What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So as you know, I'm at SEMA, as you can see in the background. SEMA in Las Vegas. And if there's one thing you can count on, that's a lot of Toyotas. Mostly Tacomas, 4Runners, Tundras, and a bunch of other in between. But I figured I'd put all the Toyotas that I find at SEMA in one video. So here we go. Let's go check out all the Toyotas I saw at SEMA. Here's a nice Toyota Tacoma. CBI. Look at this Tundra, man. That is beautiful. This is a Platinum Edition Tundra. Icon wheels, icon suspension. Check it out, it's Clay from Expedition Overland. He's just hanging out over there. This must be actually his vehicle. Easy on roof rack. Look at this. So this is their, it's like the cargo box bed. That is nice. It's like a transformer back here, man. Look at that. You got the sink, the stove, and I guess that's just cargo right there. You could just put whatever. And there's your Dometic fridge over there. Look at that. It just folds all up just like a transformer. It's so compact. Lock it up, and then it pops back up. Look at that. That is so cool. We got a Toyota 4Runner with all their stuff. I mean, these guys make a ton of products. It's incredible. And I believe they're out of Australia. I mean, they just pretty much make everything that you could possibly bolt on. Their rear bumper with the swing-aways. They even have a TJM branded rooftop tent. There's their rock sliders.
Yeah, so we basically how we sell it. We sell it as a two-inch kit. You add the A-arms, you go up to 3.25.
Oh, there's their A-arms right there.
So the junction is so far off at 2.5.
Front bumper. Yeah, that's nice. Check out their TJM snorkel. It actually makes like a little cut off to the side there. That's interesting. Definitely unique to them. Check out this newer Toyota Land Cruiser. That's nice. ARB bumper, Baja design floodlights. A worn winch tucked in there. Not a very big lift, which is probably good. Just keep it simple. Overlanding. You don't need a whole lot of lift for overlanding. This one's by RPM Garage Off-Road. Look at that bumper. That's nice. See how the bumper goes all the way to the tire? I like that. V8 power too. That's the nice thing about these Land Cruisers. They're factory V8s. A lot of people complain that the Tacomas and even the 4Runners for that matter lack in power, especially when you start putting all these extra parts on it and then going up to the mountains. You just kind of bogs down. You need a V8. That's the nice thing about going with these Land Cruisers, is that they got a big torquey V8. Probably not good on gas, but who cares, right? Toyota Land Cruiser we saw last year, it took a different path this time. They did the Continental Divide. Let's fly around this beautiful thing here and see what we got. So this thing basically took every dirt trail it could possibly take to get to SEMA. And here it is right here. Starting from the top, Glacier, Montana. Every dirt road you can. It went through Sweetwater Station, Wyoming, London Pass, Colorado, all the way down to Achita Peak, New Mexico. Let's take a look inside here. That's nuts. Pretty tight in there. Very tight. Oh, look at their navigation up there. Yeah, they went a lot of places on this thing. Like, it's all beat up. Look at that. The gas tank is totally beat up. There you go. You got to have a cooler back here. I'd probably lose that cooler so fast. What is that, for fishing poles, I think? Pretty cool. Look at this. We got a Toyota Land Cruiser. I'm not even sure which model this is. I think it's an older model because they don't do this anymore. You don't see these things on the hood anymore. So I think this is an older model Land Cruiser. I don't know. I'm not an expert. But let's take a closer look at this thing because it's pretty badass. It's a Land Cruiser truck, basically. It's not a SUV. It's probably from another country because I don't really see these in the US ever. Solid axles. But these are the solid axles with coil springs, so you get nice articulation. Manual locking hubs. You got to come outside the vehicle and lock it with your hands. Old school. You got the snorkel over here. No self-respecting off-road vehicle is not going to have a snorkel. Not so much for crossing rivers, although you could use it for that. But I hear the guys in Australia like this because it stays away from the dusty wheels. They kick up the dust. So it's like a cyclone pre-filter, basically. Very cool. Got a rack up there. That probably comes in really handy. I like that. Bunch of cargo boxes up there. Got a rooftop tent. I haven't heard of these guys. They're called Camp King Industries. Rooftop tents. Yeah, check out that old school interior. This looks like maybe late 80s, early 90s maybe. I like that you can fit 3 people technically. Rock sliders. Look at this truck bed. There's a lot going on back here. So you got the bed cage, high lift jack, fire extinguisher, rigid cargo boxes. I see there's like a cooler back there and a full-size spare. Roto packs, fuel and water. Maxxis tires. These are the Razor MTs. It's a diesel. By the way, this has a 2.8 liter turbo diesel under the hood. Snowmaster Expedition Series. Shovel, axe, and some recovery tracks. That's nice. .8 turbo diesel. Get the torque of a diesel. Probably get good fuel economy as well. I like it. Okay, so this is a 1993 Toyota Land Cruiser. That's what it is. I should have read the sign when I first came up here. Look at this second gen Toyota Tacoma. I actually like this body style. See, the headlights are big and basically like roundish. I like that. Big headlights is a good thing off-road. The thinner, skinnier headlights are kind of the trend right now, but I like the older, like bug-eyed headlights that just seem to make more sense off-road. This one's pretty, you know, calm and tame for the most part. Doesn't even have an aftermarket bumper. It has a lift. Just a small little lift. It's got some KMC wheels, General Grabber tires. Looks like he's got some suspension work, but nothing major. It's got some step bars. I don't know if I'd have step bars. I'd rather have rock sliders. Still cool though. And then he's got some kind of roof rack that's like aerodynamic. Pia LED lights up there. Tepui tent in the back. low profile bed rack to keep that tent a little lower. It's pretty nice, just simple, very doable. I'm actually surprised this is at SEMA because it's not over the top. Usually SEMA is all about being crazy and over the top. This is actually really doable and something that a regular guy would have. It's nice, I like it. Here's a nice Tacoma. This one has the new hard shell Tepui pop-up tent. I like those. It's got a hard shell on top. It's pretty durable. Oh, that's cool. So you can walk up here. It's got like a second rooftop rack over there. It's like basically like a deck. You can hang out there. You can stand there and overlook a crowd if you're at a event or something. You can stand up high. And you got pressurized water with the road shower. It's pretty cool how they got the swing-aways. I like it. I could see myself camping out in one of these. Look at this one over here, another Tacoma. Toyota Tundra, 1794. Nice. Not overly done. Armadillo. Look at this Toyota Land Cruiser. I don't know which one this is. This is an old one. This is at least 25-30 years old. ARB bumper. It's huge. Look how big that thing is. Probably weighs 200 pounds. Come up. It's called a come up winch. That's the first. Usually everything's worn. Oh, look at that. That's the new 2.8 Cummins turbo diesel. Nice and tiny and compact. It packs a whole lot of torque, horsepower. You could probably fit it in pretty much any vehicle you want. It's so small. Got an alu cab rooftop tent. That thing is beefy, man. It looks heavy too. R2.8 turbo diesel. Toyota Tacoma. This one's obviously sponsored by Bilstein. I like that bumper. Look how the bar covers the entire grill. That's cool. Just some mild suspension. Method wheels. Free Spirit rooftop tent. That's cool. Got that bed cage, roto packs, full-size spare. I like how the full-size spare is lifted up there. Gives you room to pack more gear on the bottom. Pretty cool. Very cool. Oh, here's the road shower. This is the road shower 4. It's supposed to be the latest edition. If you don't know about these, that's pressurized water. You pump it up with some pressure. You got a shower right there, and it even has a temperature gauge to tell you how hot the water is. The sun basically bakes that black paint. Here's a nice Toyota Land Cruiser. What is this? The Series 100, I think it is. I think the 200 is the one with the skinny headlamps, and 100 is this one here, I believe. That's nice. Check out this 4Runner. I think I may have seen this at the Off-Road Expo in Pomona, but we'll take a closer look at it again. Hefty Fab Works. Yeah, I think I may have seen this, because I remember this bumper, how they cut it to match the lines of the 4Runner's front end. That's pretty cool. I'm really liking these Baja design pods. That's nice. Rhino. These are black Rhino beadlocks. These are actual beadlocks on this one. It's got a, I think it's a white body kit. Yeah, it's definitely a white body kit. Got a Yeti up there. Get that Yeti off of here. I'm boycotting Yeti. They're very anti-gun. Got a Tepui up top. That's nice. I think that's a bike rack. I'm at the Addictive Desert Designs off-road booth, and look at this. It's for all you Toyota Tundra guys. Look at that. That is a beast. That is beautiful. For one, I like the desert sand or quicksand color. I really like that color. Some people don't like it. I like it. I like it a lot. And they got a lot going on here. But the thing that really caught my eye on this one is something I've seen before. This is the simulated MRAP wheels by Black Rhino. They're not really MRAP wheels, but they're made to look like MRAP wheels. It's just a cool look. It's really tough. It's got some body armor under there. Stealth fighter bumper. Gives you that nice approach angle. I like it. Very nice. Yeah, that's pretty. Love it. Here's an old school Toyota Land Cruiser. I don't know what year this is. Probably a 60 something. That's nice. Solid axles, leaf spring suspension. Very old school. Check out that winch. It's a brand new winch, but in an old design, the old style. Kind of matches the Land Cruiser. It's an easy on roof rack. This thing's tiny. Look at the seats, the jumper sheets. They fold up and out of the way. These corner glass windows. I would hate to break those things. Check out this Toyota 4Runner TRD in that desert tan, quicksand. This is for all you dog guys out there. This company called UWS makes a dog cage. Pretty nice. Check out this hitch rack. This thing comes down, you have like a ramp. That is nice. Yeah, so it says here, Warrior Dog Foundation. Check out this Series 80 Land Cruiser. That's the one everybody loves right there. Solid axles, ARB bumper, snorkel. Oh, look at that James Baru tent. That thing is huge. That must be the big one. Adventure-ready.com. KMC wheels. Nice little lift. I like it. Even has a bottle opener on the back. Jerry can holder. Mat tracks. What's up, man? Love your ride.
Thanks.
That was cool. Alright, so check it out. I'm at the Warrior Products booth. These guys are out of Oregon. Made in the USA. They got some cool stuff though. So you got this Gen 2 Tacoma, and they got this nice big bumper in the front. Clears up a lot of that approach angle space there, so you can hit those rocks at a pretty good angle. Very nice. like how the bars come up high. See how high it comes up? I like that. Protects your hood in case you get a branch or something. Then they also make these rock sliders, and these are legit rock sliders. You can bang into these. You can step on them as well. It's like you can do both, rock slide and step. They also make the roof rack, which is nice. This is a nice touch. It's like an air dam kind of thing. So when the wind's blowing here, it kind of pushes the air up and over your rack. Hopefully that cuts down on the noise. There's even little cargo boxes too. You can actually lock up some stuff up there. It's pretty nice. Now here's what caught my eye. So everybody makes a truck cargo rack. There's always a rack system in the back of these trucks to put your rooftop tent and stuff like that. But this one's super low. I mean, this is the lowest rack I've ever seen, and it's probably crazy strong because there's not a lot of that, you know, top heavy feeling going on here. So these tents, man, these things are heavy. I mean, they're probably pushing close to, I don't know, 150 pounds in some cases. So you get that 150 pounds moving around when you're off-road, it starts to really wreak havoc on your cage. But this one's nice and strong. It's got these dimples in here to make it nice and stiff. I like it. And it still allows you to store stuff in the back of the truck bed. And another perk of having it low too is now when the wind flies over your truck, your tent's not slowing you down. It actually flies right over your tent. That's really nice. And then here's the rear bumper. Look at this Toyota 4Runner at the Centerline booth at SEMA. Look at these wheels, man. I like it. Very cool. I like that tire carry too. It like swings out so you can get access to your hatch in the back. Looks like a stock axle. A little bit of a lift. Got some rock sliders.
It's grown on her since it was done.
Yeah, that's nice. Oh, they must got something going on under the hood. Something special must be going on under there because they got a bulge. I wonder if there's a V8 in there. Pretty cool. Check out this Toyota Land Cruiser pickup truck at the Maxxis booth. It's old school. It's beautiful. I like these little curved windows in the corners. Look how long this truck bed is, man. Very usable truck bed. They don't make them like that anymore. Top speed, 100 miles per hour. Bench seats, old school cool. There's another badass Tacoma, wide body, long travel, second gen. It's got some cool aftermarket like angel headlights. I like that wide body kit. This is also by Tacoma Beast, I think. Yeah, TacomaBeast.com. Oh, shit. These guys are making some really nice trucks. Wow, look at this. Toyota Tacoma. It's got a little lift. Nice little bumper. I don't even know who makes it. Yeah, it's rocking the Maxxis Razor MT tires, of course. These are new to the market. Look at that tent. Wow, I like that. Camp King rooftop tent. I've never heard of these guys. That is cool. It's like super beefy. I mean, aluminum floor with an aluminum roof. Man, that thing looks almost bulletproof. Nice big screen on the side to let the air flow through. Really big awning up here. Man, that's cool. I like that. Super tall headroom. Check out this tailgate. Full-size spare with a high lift jack and a propane holder. That's cool. Oh, I see. So this camper is actually aluminum and rigid, and you can actually open this up and get access from the sides. That's nice. So the camper can hold this big heavy tent. You don't need braces on the inside like on a fiberglass one. This camper is super strong. This is made by Camp King as well. Oh, this is a Camp King camper. That's nice. There's the CBI rock sliders. I like those. Look at this. In-house fab. So the intake basically just sucks air from here, and any dirt and stuff just flies past this way. There's no filter up there. I'm sure the filter's inside here. That is a nice Tacoma. And I really like that tent. I found a Tacoma that just literally knocked my socks off, man. This thing is nice. This is by TacomaBeast.com, I think. I see it on the back there. But let's take a closer look at this thing because it is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Check out the armor on this thing. Wow. CBI armor, man. These guys are killing it, man. That is awesome. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I don't even know who makes this bumper. Let's see if I can see a branding on here. I don't know. Maybe CBI? Probably CBI. It looks like their style. That's cool. Mickey Thompson's.
You can't follow that name.
Your ditch lights.
What I was going to do is start one level here in this corner, then do another one, then fill it.
Man, I love these rock sliders. Look at that. Good shot of these rock sliders. So you can actually step on these as steps and also use them as rock sliders for when your truck lands on a big ass boulder. That's cool. It's not even crazy lifted either. That's the thing I like about it. It's like you could use this as a daily driver. You could fit into drive-throughs and parking garages because it's not very tall. That's where these bed cages come in handy. They can lower your platform so you can keep your rooftop tent on as a daily driver, and the wind kind of just blows over the top. Because that's the big complaint with a lot of people, is that they don't like the ladder underneath this vinyl. It becomes a big, huge obstacle in the wind. But if you get a lower bed cage, you can kind of bypass that problem. It's nice. There's some sand tracks. This is another company by Tread. It's a different company. Usually I see a lot of mat tracks. Again, here's why I like CBI. If I build me a Tacoma, I'm definitely going with CBI. Most likely. Because the bumper goes all the way to the wheel. So if a rock comes up, bam, you're protected, man. That's so cool. You got your high left jack, your auto packs, full spare, swing away. Man, that is beautiful. Check out the aftermarket LEDs too. That is nice. What is this? It's called a water port. I guess you can get pressurized water. You can pump that up and you're gonna have a little quick disconnect for pressurized water. That's cool. He's got more water up there and more fuel. Yeah, that thing is gorgeous. Let's do another flyby because it's just so pretty. I love that armor down there. Yeah, baby, check this out. Lexus 470. That's nice. Oh man, it's got the Hutchison street legal bead locks, Toyo Open Countries, Safari snorkel. I don't know who makes this bumper. Got a Warren winch, Baja LEDs, blacked out grill. That's kind of nice. CBI. Oh, okay, so those must be CBI bumpers, because those are CBI rock sliders. Front runner roof rack. I really like those Hutchison wheels. Probably expensive as hell though. Look how many bolts it takes to keep that thing together. It's like a gazillion bolts. If I can find me a Lexus 470, I'd buy it, because these are nice, man. They're V8s from the factory. Look at that fuel carrier. And you're gonna need it with this Lexus, because that V8 sucks down some gas. Maybe if you're lucky, you'd get 15 miles per gallon. Full-size spare, high lift jack. Yeah, that's nice. I would love to have one of these. This is nice. This is a Toyota Land Cruiser. I believe this is a Series 100, I believe. And this thing's got a lot of parts on it. Look at that rear bumper. It's huge. Full-size spare with a high lift jack bolted on the back. It's an ARB bumper. That's nice. The entire car, by the way, is got some kind of like rhino lining, I think it is. I don't know exactly who lined it, but it's got some kind of really durable lining on it in OD green. Nice. He's got racks for his fishing poles. I guess it's a snowboard rack, but he's using it for his fishing poles. He's got a road shower up there. A shovel, a whole bunch of LEDs. Rhino rack, roof rack. And he even has a kayak up there. Rhino rack awning. Here's those Hutchison wheels again. Bead locks, street legal. Yeah, it must be sponsored by Hutchison. Toyo Open Countries. That's beautiful. Look at that ARB bumper. That thing is huge. It must be heavy as hell. Independent suspension. Yeah, they went over to independent after the 80 series, I believe. That was the last of the solid axles. I think it was like 97, I think it was. Here's the pre-filter. Keeps the dirt out of your engine. It's pretty nice. I wouldn't mind having one of these. I'm at the Cummins booth at SEMA. Check it out. Here's their crate engine. This is the new R2.8 turbo diesel. Pretty cool. Little tiny turbo diesel engine. And they got one of these stuffed in that Toyota over there. So here's a Toyota FJ, I believe it is. And they got that new 2.8 liter turbo diesel Cummins tucked in there. Pretty nice. You get all the torque and horsepower and fuel economy of a brand new Cummins turbo diesel. Cool little FJ. Too bad it's tucked away in here. I can barely see it. Check out this Toyota 4Runner TRD. It's beautiful. But what caught my eye was that rooftop tent. I think these guys are called Go Fast. Super lightweight, but really tough. If you look closely, their machine work is like a work of art. Look at that. They got these rails that are built into their frames, so you can move your parts anywhere you need to. And look at that. You can actually put that LED light bar onto the actual tent itself. So I guess in essence, the tent is your roof rack. You don't need to have a roof rack and then mount the tent to the roof rack. You can actually just use the tent itself as the rack. That is cool. So now you can mount your lights to the tent, your axe to the tent, your shovel to the tent. Really cool. And it's simple, it just pops straight up. You go in there and sleep. You got a lot of headroom, so you can change clothes if you had to. It's got windows, so you can get some cross ventilation. And there's the crossbars, so you can mount bicycles, or in this case, he's got skis up there. That's cool. I've never really seen anyone else do that, where the tent is the rack itself. I like that. And then the 4Runner is just gorgeous. It's got a little bull bar bumper in the front. Nothing crazy. Actually just kept the original bumper. TRD wheels. Again, nothing crazy. Camber suspension. There's your ditch lights by Rigid. Little tiny lights there too. I like that. Then you have, there's like a ladder right here. I don't know who this company is. C4? There's like steps right here. And then also steps in the middle, so you can access your tent. I really like that. Water and fuel. Full-size spare, high lift jack. That's nice. Really nice. C4 Fab. I guess that's the name of the company. He's got his mat tracks mounted to the rooftop tent up there as well. Very cool. A rooftop tent that is actually a rack. I like it. This is one seriously nice Toyota 4Runner. It's got a bull bar in the front, winch, got some skid plates, Icon wheels with bead locks, Icon suspension, Vision-X LEDs, Rhino rack, roof rack. I don't know who makes these rock sliders. James Baroud rooftop tent, and I like that. Quick and easy. Pop it up, go to sleep. It's got a tire carrier that plugs into your hitch. That's nice. Wilco, I saw this on that Subaru out front. So you don't have to buy a whole entire new bumper to run your spare on the back like this. Just buy their kit, plug it into your hitch, and now you have a full-size spare out from underneath the bottom, out in the back. And then you can also carry your high lift jack as well. And then this guy has an adventure trailer on the back here. This guy's all set up, man. Look at that. Tons of gear you can carry underneath here. Propane for cooking. It's got cargo space for a inflatable boat. Look at these. You got outlets for power. Look at all these tie down points. Matching wheels to the vehicle. Nice. And then this one has a Rhino rack as well, with another James Baroud rooftop tent. But this one's even bigger. That one's a little small. This one's big enough for the rest of the family. I like it.